Hi guys, welcome to the Fuji Corner. We are going to quickly talk about the Firmware 2.00 for the X-H1.
All right, you got that list up of what they added? It's not much.
I don't know what I did with it.
So if you guys don't know, I have an X-H1. And we've had a few updates so far, but not anything significant. They supposedly fixed some of the lockups, although I'm still getting a few. And some of the SD card compatibility they fixed. And what else did they fix up to this point?
Oh, I'm having such a hard time finding this stupid thing. Here we go.
They fixed... I think they already did one IBIS update that was like a slight, like it like fixed an actual problem with IBIS.
Okay.
So that's all they've done so far, and yeah. So they did some lens updates.
Yeah, it's got
really
let's see. Other than the ones you said, recording over 4 gigs will create one file now.
So this is new. This is huge because it cut up all the files into 4 gig pieces, which was so annoying.
Really annoying, especially for what we're doing. It is a fucking pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass. So this is nice. I like this a lot.
Display color temperature on EVF. Display power supply icon on EVF.
So that's nice too because, like I said before, you can charge with the USB 3 on this thing, which is right here. So if you wanted to do a power bank, you could do that, like if you got an external battery, and now it actually shows you that it is charging with that external battery. Before it didn't; it just would charge it,
and it
had no icon, so you didn't know when the battery was dead or if it was still charging. So now that's nice.
And see, this is stuff like that. Like this is Fujifilm understanding what we're doing as consumers, being like, oh, they're buying battery power packs for the camera. Like they're actually using this. We need to put a small icon to tell that. Like
their batteries don't last very long, so this is something that I'm definitely probably going to look into, is getting a small but powerful power bank, so that when I'm doing interviews, I don't have to swap this battery after 30 minutes, 45 minutes of interview. So that's nice.
So and then number 6 was fix slight defects, but number 1 and number 2, number 2 is the first one is just compatibility with some of their OIS lenses, the lenses that have image stabilization. Their new 10-24 has OIS in it, so they updated that with something. I don't
have any of those.
Yeah, we don't use any of those, so this kind of doesn't relate to us, but
I would consider getting one when I end up getting the zoom that I pick, because I'm looking into getting a zoom. Maybe it'll be one of those, and that would be useful. So, but
and I guess you just they're just making it compatible so that it works better with the OIS in the lens and
with the
OIS
IBIS, right,
in the body. And then this is the one that Mike is most excited about. Number 2, straight up improved in-body stabilization performance. Eliminate image shake when panning slowly when movie recording or in live view.
So it used to do this thing, and it wasn't only when panning. It used to do this thing where when you were moving, as you did a slow move that you were doing very steady, the camera would like jitter, like it would just like shift the frame a little, like, and then go pan again and then shift over. And I think what it was doing is that it was like compensating for the move and then resetting where the IBIS was, like resetting where the frame moved.
Right.
And I don't know how they fixed it, but it's amazing, because I was just messing with it the other day, and it doesn't do that anymore. Pans are completely smooth. Any movement, like as long as I don't hit a bump, it is rock solid. I'll update again when I use it in a real world situation. But just right now, I mean, if that's what they did, I mean, that's incredible, man. I mean, that's great.
And they don't have to give this to, they're like,
Yeah, let's give a round of applause to fucking Fuji because they do not have to.
I mean,
free update.
let's actually
Sony would make you buy a new camera.
Let's actually talk about this because this is what we were saying. This is kind of goes with the XT3 thing too. I didn't think of it till you said this. So if I upgraded to XT3, it has all the new internals, right? So who knows what comes on for down the road on it, right? The XT2 is pretty much maxed out where it is. They already put the 120 frame record or the 5x recording on it, the slow-mo.
Yeah.
They've updated it numerous times throughout its life. Maybe it can get some stuff. Like, it's obviously not powerful enough to handle Eterna for whatever reason.
Well, and I don't know why the X-H1 is powerful enough because it's the same processor, right?
Yeah, well, the heat dissipation inside of the X-H1 is much different. They have it's a different like.
So, the X-H1 probably has a little bit of space to add things. Mm-hmm. But you're right. I think the XT2 probably is maxed out.
It's pretty I think so. I mean, they could fix little things, but Fujifilm just
fixing things is different than adding things, you know?
Right. And I think that's great. Like the fact that Fujifilm is willing to do this kind of shit for us. Be like,
well, they've proven they will too. So it's like,
yeah, they can't go back. They can't go back now.
Will they or won't they? Because that's like why people buy Fujis. So.
They're like, we're
done,
guys.
XT3,
it's over. We're not updating anything
anymore. Right. Yeah, I mean that's a good point, but yeah, maybe they'll add IBIS with a firmware update.
Could you imagine the digital IBIS?
I mean,
some cameras do it, right? Crop it in.
Yeah,
crop it in, crop it in, and digitally do
it. The EOS R has that.
Oh. So they could do the EOS R route and just do digital.
You know why? Because it does a 2x crop when you do 4K.
Oh, so they can
video
easily
recording. Plenty of space to move around.
Plenty
of space.
So Fuji could technically do that, folks.
They could do a 2x crop in on the XT3 and add the digital IBIS,
and it would be the same exact video as your full frame EOS R. Because full frame.
It's not full frame. It's not even using the full frame.
Sorry, we always talk shit. But okay, back to the firmware. Fuji, thank you. We love you. We love all your cameras. Even with with all the lockups and all the shit.
God damn it.
I mean,
Fuji.
even my XT2 is in the shop and I haven't heard from you guys. But you sent me a brand new one, so I won't say anything until you decide to email me back about my old Fujifilm X-H1.
Yeah, I mean, they gave you one to use for literally ever until they give you yours back. So there's no problem, and it's just a free camera.
That's all it is.
It's like when you go to if you've ever gotten a car from the dealer and they fix your car, they give you a loaner
for indefinitely.
Fuji does the same thing. Does Sony do that? I wonder. Put in the comments. If you guys have gotten a repair from Sony or Canon, do they give you a free loaner? It's not free. Okay, how much was it?
CPS definitely does. My loaner was $30 plus shipping.
A Canon does?
If you're a CPS member.
How much is that?
Depends how much gear you got.
So this is just $30 plus shipping, and he's got a camera until they fix his other one, which maybe they won't even be able to fix it.
They haven't said it. They haven't said anything. So
what if they just keep it?
Okay, you can have it. Whatever. Keep it. All
right.
Okay. That's it. We just wanted to say that the update for the X-H1 is awesome. If you use an X-H1,
did you update? What do you think? Is there anything we missed?
Yeah, it is.
How do you like the IBIS?
I know it's always kind of a toss-up to update firmwares, before using it for jobs and gigs and seeing what it does, running in a long time. But hopefully it's good. But more, they already gave you IBIS. And then they're updating the IBIS to be better. They don't have to do that.
Yeah, they don't have to do it. And I am definitely on the side of people who I just update and then deal with the consequences later.
Because why not?
I don't know. Because who cares?
Whatever.
I like being mad at Adobe when I update and then it fucks up.
Yeah. All right.
I love it.
Love you guys. hit this.
Peace. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down if you didn't like it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And we're going to be talking about camera stuff, Fuji stuff, journalism stuff, computer stuff, butt stuff, everything you want.
Yeah. And you know, if you want to talk about butt stuff, just leave a comment. We'll be sure
Leave a comment and we'll talk about butt stuff, because I got a lot of opinions about butt stuff. And you might be surprised on what a few of them are.
My new thing for leaving you guys is just, I love you.
We love you.